Hello there. You guys might be wondering, like, whoa, 3 videos in the last 3 days. What the hell's going on here? Well, what can I say? I make a lot of insights these days. A lot of insights. Got a goal and everything. Um, and the insight that I made today was pretty cool. I was listening to a video the about Confucianism. About Confucius. He's a philosopher I like a lot. Um, and he finally allowed me, like that video finally allowed me to sort of understand why all these philosophers, Rumi and everyone, just seems to love silence this much. I always thought that it was because that allows them to listen to others and gain information that way, but it's not really only about that. It's more so, I found, and also I've experienced it myself, obviously, but now I know how to deduce this, that you should love silence simply because it allows your internal monologue that you love so much to form. That's really cool. Now, here's the issue with stuff like social media and stuff. Because yeah, technically you're alone. You have every single opportunity for silence and just thinking about things, making sense of things. Um, but social media and oftentimes short form content, as useful as it is to me, and it definitely is useful at some cases, it sort of clutters and overstimulates your mind a little bit. So I do recommend that you moderate that, and you should take a walk just for the sake of letting your mind operate, make sense of things, interpret the world in a way that you want. And that's really about it. I it took me a long time to realize that. I mean, I've been studying philosophy for almost 3 years now. 2 years and 11 months, roughly. And I only now understood this big concept that it's not really only like silence is not only to listen to others speak, it's to listen to yourself. Actually, letting your own soul derive its own wisdom and meaning. That's how you develop that internal monologue that you love so much. And like these are really the purpose of the walks, to just let yourself talk, let yourself express yourself in your own mind. I think that's really cool because it took me like a really long time to understand that. I always misunderstood that concept, so it's really cool that I understood silence now. Um, what I like about Confucius a lot is that he was basically the Asian Marcus Aurelius. I mean, think about that, right? An emperor philosopher who's like amazing. He's literally probably, yeah, definitely top three favorite philosophers of all time, at least so far. This guy's great. I mean, he taught me how to handle so many things. I mean, for example, only today, I had like a lot of negative emotions about just in the house, general stuff that happened today, and I was like taken to sort of an extreme. I was tired. I was super angry, and I listened to, like, I took a walk to sort of calm myself down and get some more steps in, get some more blood flow, and I listened to that video um, of the 10 Confucius lessons. And one of the key things that they said is what I just told you about silence, which I think is straight up amazing and lovely, and I love it that it's formatted this way. And the other thing, which I already know, but is so useful to apply to be a little more tranquil and more rational, is basically when you're angry, think of the consequences. Like, immediately just remove yourself from the situation, tell the other person that you just need a moment to think about things so that you won't act in a very, I guess you could say, unruly way. And you just take a moment away. Don't act out of this emotion. Just wait till you calm down for a little bit, you know? And when he said, like, when you're angry, think of the consequences, I mean, it helps me in so many situations. Even today, like, it just helps you sort of put things into perspective. That's what I really appreciate about Confucius. What a goat, man! What a goat! Man, I wish he was here right now, man. I really wish he was. His echoes are here. I mean, I guess that's enough. That's more than enough. That's a this is basically a fan video for Confucius. I mean, he taught me a lot. I'm telling you, every single philosopher always keeps telling you, "Oh, be silent." They never properly understand why. They never properly explain why. They never explain that. It always seems so mystical and like they don't provide like a reason, a rationale. Like I believe that rationale and reason are a man's biggest virtue, because like all love, all optimism comes from being a logical human being. Optimism is logical. It's That's how I see it. And these guys, they never provide any rationale for what they say, which is why I'm trying to explain it to you. See, when you're silent, you can't let yourself talk. There's like another voice in here. It's like an internal monologue thing. I think even David Goggins discussed it. And it's an opportunity to tell yourself really cool shit. I mean, for example, after this whole emotional conundrum of today, I sort of went outside to calm down for a little while, and I'm like, it doesn't matter what the hell happens. It doesn't matter even if I end up on the street. I can do anything. I can do anything. I'll fucking die on that hill. I'll die on that hill too. I've provided myself with so much more than enough of a reason to know that I'll be fine no matter what. And that's really, and it's a rational thing. Like I have plenty logic and plenty reason to believe so. I kept telling myself, I am not made out of glass. I'm not made out of glass. I'm not. I can do anything. Whatever it is I want, I can do anything without any sort of exception whatsoever. Hell, even if it takes me a little while to sync up the brain for a little while, I'll fucking come up with that. Because I know myself, and I believe in myself in like the most relentless way. I have plenty of reason to, and even when I don't have a reason to, I have the past, and the past is absolutely undeniable. Hell, that's why I'm even recording these videos to you. I'm yapping, and I love to yap. So if you dislike me yapping, screw you. Anyhow, I hope that anyone else has derived any sort of value from it. Next video is probably going to be about expecting good stuff, and the way that speaking about it in a present tense seems to insanely affect things, I guess. I mean, it really does. Like, it's a whole phenomenon. I mean, I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but when you expect things to be good, when you expect, like, you have plenty of reason to know that you're gonna get something, you're gonna get it. It's kind of crazy, but that's like a whole other topic. Not for today, because it's 11:20 p.m. and I should probably get to bed as soon as possible. I'm waking up between 8 to 8:30 a.m., which is decent, but I need to get some sleep. Because today's been a long day. I woke up at 4 a.m., let me tell you. I woke up at 4 a.m. Ouch. It was a good day, though, for the most part. It's been a long day. Well, by the way, this whole video thing, I mean, that's sort of my own way to journal. Because journaling is a little ineffective. Because it takes you a long, long time to get your points across. I mean, true, you might be able to refine your words, but I don't know. There's just my own way to journal. I guess more modern-ish, because I'm really doing it for my future me, and I guess whoever views this and gets any sort of value from it. That's about it. Thanks for listening to me yap about cool stuff. If you enjoyed this video, apply it. Don't like, don't subscribe, just apply. I mean, that's all I gotta tell you. Please remember, philosophy isn't really something that you study. You may watch a video about it, but it's not really something you study, it's something you apply to existing stuff, like the gym. Every single little bit of philosophy that I've studied, a pull-up bar could teach you that. It could teach you everything. I mean, it really can. The gym can teach you this stuff. And it should. Philosophy isn't something you study, it's something you apply. And I hope that you remember that, because I might just end up saving you a few years of your life. Um, yeah, only study out of curiosity and necessity, never out of survival and dependence. Never out of dependence. You don't even need this video, future me, if you're watching this. You don't. You have everything in here. Like, I don't think you understand just how much I mean this. You have literally everything in here. You don't need this. This is a blessing. It's very welcome. This is what I'm doing for you. But don't be dependent on it, man. You got this. It's all in here. It's all in here. Activate your mind. You don't need me. You need me. You. You get what I mean, anyhow. Just talk to yourself, bro. And yeah, this video is getting a little long, so I'm gonna see you later. It's been a lovely time talking to you from this camera right here. Yeah, I have my vegetables, so if I ever grow hungry, I got the vegetable sack, and I also have this Sprite Zero with low calorie grape syrup. One of my football players called it like uh, cutting lean. I think that's hilarious. Um, Definitely gonna want to integrate more humor into my life and maybe into the videos as well, because I like when I sort of do these videos where I more so talk to myself unfiltered and like use languages like bro, dude, just talk to myself instead of just trying to preach to each others, because that is okay, but I just like seeing myself talk raw to me. I think this is a better show of attitude. I need to shut the fuck up. I'll see you guys later. See ya.